questions he thought I should. But number one, the girls that he dates, once they find out that I'm his mom, they want to know how I did it. And I thought, you know what? This is a real opportunity to speak to now 4 generations of people who watch all my children.
4 generations watching the show. That's
and have
incredible.
watched me on Dancing with the Stars and on Broadway, and let them in on what went on behind the scenes, and from my point of view, with the whole Emmy thing, and with the things that people have seen publicly.
Sure,
and
but
plus,
behind the scenes, behind the curtain, what really went on for you.
Exactly, what went on for me, and also in my personal life, things that nobody would ever have any way to know.
So when you look at this picture of you as a child, what is it that you see?
Well, I see a very happy time. I see me on horseback at 3 years old, first time on a pony, and actually, a few years later, my dad continued this. He grew up in a very tough neighborhood. He was not riding horses when he was growing up, but it was a dream of his to have a better life for his children, and so he kept it up with me, and then we rode horses. When I was about 7, he would take me riding with his friends and me, 7-year-old me. And I have some happy memories. So when I see that picture, that was the beginning of some really great times with my dad.
And what life was really, what he was able to do for you.
Yes, exactly.
Is he still with us, your father?
No, unfortunately, my dad passed away about 8 years ago.
Was he able to see all the success that you've had?
He was. He was in the audience for my Broadway debut in Annie, Get Your Gun. He always encouraged me to sing. He always wanted me to sing. He was able to see me, you know, touring with Regis Philbin and all over the country. But
did you sing as a little girl?
I sang, and I talk about this in the book, that that was really the way I played. I put on whatever music my parents had around the house. Usually I would find the Broadway cast albums, and I would put that on. I would learn all the lyrics. I'd play up in my mother's dresser and take out scarves and wrap myself up to make myself be whatever I thought went with the lyrics of that song.
That's so great.
And sing and dance all over the house, basically. I was 3 years old, and the first song I ever sang, it was from Damn Yankees. I sang, whatever Lola wants, Lola gets.
So you were actually a controversial casting for All My Children. Tell me about that.
It turns out that way. I grew up in a town where I guess my family was one of the few with a vowel at the end of our last name. So most of the other girls who I thought were absolutely gorgeous had little turned up noses. And I used to sit in front of the TV hoping that my
I did that too.
You did that too?
Yeah, I would sit like this forever. Yeah.
Thought, oh, that will help.
I was like, you know, we're Jewish. I would like sit, and I think my grandmother wanted me to. She'd like help me. We actually have a picture of young Susan's handwritten resume. I love this. I love this. So there it is, guys. So you hand wrote your resume.
I did.
Amazing. Amazing.
I did. I was in college, and I really wanted to be an actor since I can remember, as by now you've gathered. But when I went to New York, just to answer your question, I was told that I was probably too ethnic looking to ever work in TV. That at least if I had blue eyes, and I'm looking into your beautiful blue eyes, but they said to me, at least if I had blue eyes, maybe I would work in TV, yes.
Wow, okay,
exactly.
Well, they were wrong. That's safe to say. I heard that when they put the contract in front of you, you were scared to sign the 3-year deal.
Yes, yes, and again, to answer my son's friends' questions and the questions of anybody who wonders what that's like, the first contract they offered me was 3 years, and at the time, I was going to play a 15-year-old Erica Kane. I had been to high school, I'd been to college. They were all 4-year periods. So to sign a contract that was almost as long as it took me to get through, to me that was a lifetime.
Right.
I did not want to commit to that. I had to be convinced by my agent at the time to sign that contract.
That's an amazing story to sit. And how many years has it been? 41?
41 years.
41 years. A 3-year contract that you didn't want to sign. Wow.
Yeah.
So Erica Kane has no problem indulging herself, but what are your guilty pleasures?
My guilty pleasures?
Yes, tell us.
I try not to be too guilty, but shoe shopping is one of my very guilty pleasures. Isn't it fun? It's fast, it's instant gratification, puts a smile on your face.
Women love shoes. My mom, my sisters, I can't even believe it. Everything changes with a pair of shoes. It's amazing.
It does.
They can have dirty hair, they don't care. My mother, dirty hair, doesn't care. It's like, look at these shoes. I'm like, Mom, I'm not even looking down. So it really is true. What are some other guilty pleasures of yours?
Oh, I love ice cream. I would eat cardboard if it had ice cream on it. And sometimes late at night, I will open up a container of ice cream and stand at the kitchen sink with a spoon, and that's a really guilty pleasure.
See, I do that
me
too.
And my ice cream. Do you?
Yeah, see, we were holding up our noses and eating ice cream by the sink lights. This is craziness. Well, when I heard how much Susan loved Grater's ice cream, I thought that this is a small, mom and pop operation. I thought it would be great for everybody here to try it out themselves, so I'm sending you all home with Grater's ice cream today. It's Susan's favorite. So, they like that.
It's so good.
It's
so good.
You can all stand with the kitchen light off at the sink tonight. So Erica's been married 10 times.
Yes.
But you've been married to the same man for 41 years.
Yes.
Please tell us what the secret is.
Well, I just feel like I got very, very lucky. Very lucky. I had some instincts that Helmut would be great. He also is very, very self-possessed, really confident, has a great sense of humor, and doesn't take no for an answer. So he really thought that we would get married. And my father said after a while, if Susan keeps going out with this man, he's going to make her marry him. And
So
lucky for me, he did, yes.
Did your dad like him?
Yes, oh yeah.
So he approved from the beginning.
He just knew he was a force of nature, and he was going to just, make me marry him.
Did you think that you'd be happy with a strong man?
I wanted a strong man.
You wanted a strong man?
Yes, but I didn't necessarily want to get married.
Okay.
I wasn't sure I was going to get married, or not for a very, very long time. But I did get married at 22, and so that was really, when I say lucky, that's what that was about. Lucky, and I also had some instincts. I think, you asked me what I think. For myself, I think, don't forget the reasons that you fell in love with the man in the first place.
Sure.
And keep track of those things every day. If you think his eyes sexy and his smile looks good and he's got great legs, remember that, and tell him.
And that's important too.
Tell him, because I think we're often, especially if we're a little sleep deprived or it's a full moon, we're very easy to say the critical things. But tell him the good things, too. Give credit where it's due.
There you go. Oh, I'm still reeling from the eye comment, so thanks a lot. So I can't believe that you're a grandmother of 3.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Your daughter, Liza, just had your first granddaughter.
She did. She just had this baby a few days ago.
So, congratulations.
Thank you. And she's so beautiful.
Are you you call yourself, wait, tell me how, you don't refer to yourself as grandma, which would be ridiculous. So, Grammy?
It's Grammy.
Grammy,
It's
okay.
Grammy. We finally settled on Grammy. This is in the book. We had a lot of discussion about what would I be called, and I turned 60 and became a grandmother on the same day.
Wow.
So
that's great. Those are 2 landmarks. Though.
They are landmarks. And the reality is fantastic, but wow, the labels,
right.
Whoosh,
But I always say take the labels off. And you are such a perfect person to represent that. Look at you. You're magnificent.
Oh, thank you.
And you're a Grammy.
I am a Grammy.
A magnificent Grammy.
Thank you.
So I actually went shopping for you, because that's my guilty pleasure as well, and I got you a little gift for your first granddaughter that I wanted to give to you. So here are some of my favorite baby things.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, Eloise. Thank you so
You're very welcome.
much.
You're very welcome.
Teething bling.
Teething bling, and there's a little blanket that's a small version of the one that I have on my sofa. Just a tiny little version.
It feels like white cashmere. It's gorgeous.
It is.
Oh, thank you.
So up next, find out what Susan was thinking when she wore this outfit. Take a look at this, and get ready, because some of Susan's biggest fans are about to get the surprise of their lives when they meet her for the very first time, and they have absolutely no idea that she's here today. We'll be right back. I'm back with Susan Lucci today. And Susan, can I just say, you always look so beautiful, really so magnificent, but you have made some fashion choices over the years that are a little questionable, to be fair. So, you know, like this one, for example. This one would be one. What was going on here, please?
I can't even imagine what I was thinking. Between my hair and the dress, I don't even know how they got me on TV. You know, it was just, in all fairness, it was the late 80s.
Okay.
We had lost our minds for a while there.
The 80s, yeah, because I was like, I couldn't find you. It was like a Where's Waldo picture.
Exactly.
I was like, wait. All right, well, you looked stunning, truly stunning the night you finally won your Emmy.
Oh,
I know.
thank you.
What was the preparation of picking the dress and the outfit and the look for that night?
Oh, well, I mean, once I saw this beautiful Bachelor Mishka gown, I was sold. I just loved it. It was ivory silk with some platinum tracings on there, little crystal beads sprinkled. Very, very simple silhouette, which, since I made that big fashion faux pas in the late 80s, I was gearing more towards simple, and I think that was a good choice.
Yeah, it's the right, exactly. You went the other direction.
Exactly.
And you won. And you won.
Yeah,
no, you looked absolutely beautiful. Well, we had a chance to meet up with Susan's longtime stylist on the set of All My Children. We went backstage. Take a look at this.
I'm David Zyla, and I'm going to take pleasure to make Erica Kane come alive on All My Children.
Get me into the closet anytime. Thank you very much. Thank you for doing that for us. So, Susan has so many fans, we really didn't have to look very hard to find 3 that would give anything to meet their idol. Take a look.
I am Susan Lucci's #1 fan.
Because she's a daytime diva.
People just love her. I love her. Every year she's just more and more beautiful. It's amazing. She defines age somehow. And sometimes I'm told I look like her, and that's a good thing.
I've been watching Susan Lucci since college, and that was, say, 30 years ago.
So she looked like this.
I remember when she was a teenager and her mom was on the show.
And now my kids are in college. It's been a long time.
Erica Kane does all the things that we wish we could do.
Clothes, attitude.
She survives plane crashes.
Marriages and divorces.
She got married at least 11 times. Sometimes the same guy more than once, but that's okay.
Children and stealing children and...
She gets lost in the woods. She gets found by a beautiful man.
She always says when she gets really, really nervous is she goes, wait a minute. I can do this, I can do this. I'm Erica Kane.
Erica Kane is spectacular. Susan Lucci is even more spectacular.
I love it. So these 3 ladies thought that they were coming to the show to be given a glam makeover to look like their favorite daytime icon. They have absolutely no idea that Susan is here with us today. So I need everybody here to play along a little bit, just for another minute. Susan, will you go backstage for me and hide?
I sure will.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Go.
Sheila, Janet, and Lisa have all been made over to look like their favorite soap opera star, All My Children's, Erica Kane. So let's take a look at what they look like before their transformations. There we go. All right, ladies, please come on out. Wow. All right. So you guys look great. How do you feel?
I feel like Erica Kane.
You look like Erica Kane, and you look like Erica Kane.
Oh, I feel beautiful.
This is. Look at that dress.
My hair, I've never loved my hair more than my makeup, and Guy did a wonderful job, and David did great with
This is great.
dressing.
You,
Awesome.
the 3 of you look dying. They're so. This is the cutest. Okay. Well, you all had a great time getting made over by David, right?
Fantastic.
You enjoyed working with him. Did you think it was professional?
Definitely.
You did?
Oh my God.
Like you felt like he'd had his experience with this. You didn't feel insecure or anything.
Absolutely, he's a stylist too.
Okay. I was just checking because what I didn't tell you is that David has actually been dressing Susan Lucci for years.
Oh my God.
And he is the stylist for All My Children.
Oh my God.
So, so I just wanted to make sure that you guys had. Listen. I just wanted to make sure that since you're such huge fans of Susan Lucci, that you had the closest experience to being what it's like to be Susan Lucci every day. So David agreed to do this. And there was something else. He wanted to bring somebody very special today to say hello to you as well. So come on out, please.
here
Really?
with David, and you did a great job.
Thank you.
You did a great
I
job.
hope you all feel really good. Oh, you look fantastic. You all do. And I even had my hair short for a few years too. I mean, so that's a whole other look. You look fantastic.
And
all
you're
of
crying.
You.
I can't help it. I'm so
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
for so long.
Oh, I'm so glad to meet
She
you.
wrote a T-shirt with your name on it.
This is adorable. Well, David created these beautiful looks along with hair and makeup artist Guy Guido. I'm gonna let you guys cry. Don't worry. Here, come here. Give me a kiss. You're okay. You okay?
Yes, and I love how all of you, your body language when you came out, you know, you're all twirling and feeling really good and very Erica Kane.
I love it.
Wonderful
And
to
you know what?
see.
This is so, what I love so much is they are staring at you. I'm going on over here trying to do a show, and all of them are going like this. It's fantastic. David, please tell us about their clothes.
Absolutely. Lisa is wearing a Kay Unger floral print dress and a black trench from Banana Republic. Her earrings are Anton Kunis, and they are phenomenal, aren't they? Aren't those
Beautiful.
fun?
Yes.
Aren't those a lot of fun? And her ring, which I just think is exceptional and very Erica Kane.
Oh, it is. Erica Kane wants that back.
Erica Kane is going to get that, for sure. That is by Ashira, and it's resin and mother of pearl. And her bag, which is also pretty Erica Kane,
Yes.
is by the designer Yalda. And
Beautiful.
You look great. You
All
look
right, let's
just
move
great.
on to the second look.
Absolutely. Janet is wearing a one-shoulder dress by Marquesa, and its
Wow.
ruffles are made out of organza, and I mean, just look at the way that fits her.
Beautiful.
I mean, that's
Just
And Lisa,
beautiful.
what does Lisa have on?
Lisa is wearing DKNY, and her earrings and bracelet are by Swanson Noof, and she also has a Yalda handbag.
Very cool.
Jess, you all look
Well,
gorgeous.
I mean, really, Guy Guido did the makeup. David, you did a fantastic job on their clothing. But I have something else to tell you guys. You're actually wearing something that belonged to Erica Kane that she actually wore. Tell them what it is.
Lisa, that handbag really is Erica Kane's.
I knew that bag.
You were away. I could steal things, you know?
Give me a bag, Lisa.
That's fantastic.
And Janet, your handbag is also Erica Kane.
Wow.
Yes.
What an amazing souvenir.
And Sheila, your earrings and bracelet are Erica Kane.
That's
Yes, they
incredible.
are.
This is where it
Have
goes
to mud
south.
wrestle later.
Right, exactly. Well, guess what, ladies? You get to take them all home. The whole.
Oh, that's great.
Except for Susan, but you get to keep the souvenirs of today. And Susan's book, All My Life, is in stores now, and she brought a copy for everybody in our audience today. Up next, Food Network's Ann Thornton is here to help us indulge our guiltiest pleasure. It's dessert, everybody. We'll be right back.